and in this video I'm going to be unboxing a Dragy. For more videos like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications, and if you do like it, give me that thumbs up, and if you want to support the channel, then please go to my Patreon page below. Let's get started. So it's arrived. This is my Dragy. So if you don't know what a Dragy is a GPS based performance meter. So you can put it in your car and you can test your 0 to 60, your 60 to 130, your 0 to 130 miles per hour, quarter of a mile standing start, half a mile standing start, mainly anything performance you can do with this Dragy. It comes in a little brown box which was inside the Amazon box, so let's have a look inside here. And here we are. This is a Dragy unit in its original box. So this is it. So if you want to know more, then you can go to, that's the American site. For the UK, it's draggymotorsports.co.uk. I'll put it down below as a link. But yeah, so this is the box. Not much to see on it really. So let's open up and see what we've got inside. Again, very nicely packaged. So it's just that little piece there, just stops it from coming out and getting damaged. And there we have, so this is the actual Dragy itself, which is, there you go. So it's not a lot to look at, so it's just a little black box. It's got the USB charger port there and a light on here. So let's see what else we get in the box. So we get a couple of these magnetic plates. What the Dragy has, it's got a couple of magnets, one at either side there. You can just stick it to something metallic if you want to. If you don't have anything metallic, then what you can do is stick one of these plates onto where you want it to be, and then like that it can actually magnetise and stay exactly where you want it to stay. And we also have a manual, I'll come back to that in a moment, and we have the charging cable on the bottom here. So there we go, standard USB cable. I've got loads of these anyway, but obviously nice to use the original one. So what I'll do is I'll put this on charge now, and then we're going to have some power to carry on with the rest of the video. So charger now plugged in, can remove the magnets, and we just plug that into the end like so. And there we have a nice red light. I assume that's going to tell us that it's charging. Let's take a look at the manual while that's charging up. First of all, the manual is what's in the box. We've just been through that. Obviously the mounting plates, charging cable, and then the Dragy itself. We've seen that. A couple of magnets on the bottom, we've seen that. And here we go. So now we need the Dragy app. Let me go download the Dragy app. Okay, so I've installed the app. You have to register an account, so you just need to set up an account with username, password, and your email address, and then you get to this screen. Here we have the Dragy here. Apparently, if you look here, get connected. So once you're on that screen, tap connect, and the nearest Dragy will be connected. Or connect. Let's see what happens. Whoa, there you go. So we are one. So it's sending satellite data. Here we go. Look in here. Oh, we've got full battery, so that's good. It's got satellites, Bluetooth, so I guess these two are connected together, which is brilliant. What else? So it says I'm 7 feet above sea level, which is nice. 6 degrees. It is pretty cold outside today. And I guess when you do some test runs, then this bit here will print out. So if we just move it, there we go. As you can see, it's moving a couple of foot there. So, so it's very sensitive. It seems very sensitive. Now, reason I bought this one is I watched a YouTube video. I can't remember who it was now, but it was a guy who had used one of these when he went to a drag track in America, so which they are pretty well, I think they're laser, they work from laser from the beginning to the end, so they are dead accurate with their figures. And when he used this on the same day, he compared his drag results with the Dragy, and they were very, very, very close to 0.01 of a mile an hour and second, really. So I thought, well, that's pretty accurate, that'll do for me. And in the UK, we don't have that many drag strips, so we can't really go out and test our cars, really. So I thought this would be ideal for that. So you're looking here, obviously I've got nothing here, so let's go through, let's look at the leaderboard. Okay, feed, so yeah, that's some web-based thing, internet-based, so me, that's not me by the way, I wish it was, it's just a standard picture they put there. So here, video, we've got no videos, units, well I'm going to have Celsius because I'm in the UK, that's what we use. Leave it in miles per hour rather than kilometers. These are default modes which it will test, so when you go driving off, it's going to check all of these things and alert you when you hit one of these. Settings, there we go, about Dragy, that must be the latest build, I'm assuming it's not telling me to update it, so that's good. So one of the good things you can do with this is you can hit the video button there and then it turns into this screen, and what you can then do is show it from the front of the car, so you can show yourself driving down the road, and if I just move the Dragy around, there you go, you can see that it will actually show the distances and the speed on here, which is a good idea because then you can post that up onto YouTube after you've done a decent run. So now I've unboxed it, let's take it to the car and have a play. And this is the car I'm going to test it in, my 2020 Jaguar XE. So here we go, I've got my Dragy, just going to give it a little test. It's not going to be anything spectacular, I'm not going to go for any 0 to 60s or anything, I'm just going to give it a little test, so let's see where we go. So I'm just going to set off and we'll just do a little run, nothing mad. I think the road's clear, no, there's a car coming. Right, so I'm going to set the video going on the Dragy so you'll be able to see what I did. Okay, here we go, so I'm just going to set off now. I'm not pushing the pedal to the floor or anything, I'm just going to see how she works. Because obviously this car's coming, I can't do it down here, so I'm not going to get to 60. I think she'd tell me, what she will probably tell me is when I've got to 1/4 mile or 1/2 mile. I think she somehow knows that I'm not racing here. Yeah, it seems pretty good. So my car's saying 35 miles an hour, the Dragy was saying 34. So that's very close. And he's got some stats on the screen. I can't read them while I'm driving, but be able to see them on the video. Okay, so let's take it home and let's have a look at what the actual app shows you after you've done a little bit of driving. So you've just seen the video output that you can get from the Dragy, and that is very good, so you can get the proper point of view and it overlays like a traffic light system. I think the video just runs a second or two behind what you're actually doing, so that you can put that traffic light system at the start, because you set off before it does that. So now looking at the app itself, this is one of the screens you get after you've done a run, and it's like a little ticker tape that comes out and it gives you on there, as you can see, 1/4 mile, 1/8 mile and a 0 to 60 mile per hour time. You can then look at any of the 0 to 60 times in much more detail. So here you can see this has actually split it down from 0 to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60 with accurate timings there. It then shows you the graph which shows the speed, the height and the acceleration of the vehicle. Of course, I wasn't really going mad, as I say, this was just a test. And here's a very similar graph, but this one is timing the distance rather than miles per hour. So there you have it, that was my unboxing and my first use and trial of the Dragy system, and you know, I've got to be honest, I think it's very, very good. It seems accurate, and I think I'm going to get a lot of use of this on this channel, because I'm going to do all my cars. I'm going to do the 0 to 60, and I've also got an exciting drag attack challenge hopefully coming in the future. So stay tuned to this channel. If you do enjoy this type of video, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. And if you do enjoy this video, then give me that thumbs up. Until the next time, stay safe.